you got Julio. Whoa.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA
Man
Field
got Julio to go with Ruggs.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics.
Well, you know I got the corners for them.
As their guys get set to match
you know I got the corners for both of them.
So. And the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Excuse me.
Play clock down to 0.
Oh yeah, you think you Peyton Manning back there?
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week.
Should have been a pick right
really
there.
Hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say
that dude fell on the ground.
There's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nope, not going to happen. Not today.
Win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Not today, sir.
Corey Vedvik now set to punt. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
See, you ain't the only one that added a...
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark.
You're not the only one that added an X Factor wide receiver either. You see, I got Odell Beckham.
Takes to midfield, but
Chuba.
just a yard there.
it's hard to have vision as a
I gotta be
runner
better than that, Chuba.
when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there.
Oh, that's bad right there. I hate when they do that. It's a simple drag route.
It's the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better.
I hate when they jump back to catch it. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Oh, great catch, Chart.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. A big one there for
great
the
part. Great catch, Chart.
He'll drop to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
Another Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 20.
They'll look to throw again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good.
What you doing? Over there taking timeouts. What you over there scouting, J-House? Let's get to this game. Let's get it going. Excuse me.
For 18.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go now on first and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught.
Why you keep doing that? Catch,
and he'll
bro.
go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh, you got Obi.
Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and
Gotta
goal.
watch out for Obi.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Yeah.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
He should have had that touchdown on the last play.
Part of the game, other teams are script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
Darren Waller. No, we ain't letting Darren Waller get off.
Big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Excuse me.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he'll be stopped short.
Yep, you'd have spun behind the line and everything. We'll take that.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the
Ruggs
NFL
tried to
game.
do too much right there. He tried to shake it. He was trying to shake and bake.
3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
It's taken to the 26.
Oh. I knew they was going to
Good
do
return,
something.
all things considered, but hold it.
I agree with you totally. It was actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Might not, but you tried. I like it though because they're. Oh, you talking about like.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Remember back when Butter and them used to just run into your dude because they wouldn't call it?
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
That's a good pick.
That ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about
Tried
he
to
shouldn't
hit
have
the
thrown that ball.
sideline.
Remember,
It went to the
2nd year,
wrong
as you
spot.
noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. That play going for 16
they
yards
almost
to
had it,
start
too.
the drive. 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
After 1 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jaguars 7, Raiders nothing.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing is Jackson. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really floating around.
Parsons right there, baby. Monster.
Before they can really get started.
Said he having Jacobs for lunch.
Try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards.
Was your tight end supposed to delay right there?
Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I ain't never seen that before.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the
I thought he was glitched out and he wasn't going to run around. I thought he was blocking or
they didn't
something.
get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a carry for Jacobs. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. He'll return it to the 24-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Now a handoff looking right. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, I had an open guy.
Get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. This is taken at the 18. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
He ain't gonna run that no more, huh? He better not.
The Raider offense offense set to get this drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He read that the whole way. Your quarterback ain't look him off. That's what happened.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete.
Okay, y'all not even playing the ball. Y'all just hit my boys, huh? Okay.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here.
That was that Derrick Henry stiff arm.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba. I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
Come on, bro.
You're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Chuba, baby. I wouldn't mind getting a running back in this draft, too. Because there's going to be some really good ones. Chuba Hubbard, Travis Etienne. I mean, we don't have one. I'm talking about my Jets. We don't have no clear-cut running back. I mean, I like this little young boy who's been running for us this last couple of games. He should definitely get a shot to compete with whoever come in. Because that's normally what happens is you find a running back as a diamond in the rough.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that
Julio.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're physical group.
He won't open.
He came in, made the contact,
you know who's over there.
just as he's trying to haul it in.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. On 3rd down, Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Jaguars. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good
#1 defense in the National Football League, baby.
Not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Who did I lose
come
to?
out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
I think I lost to Retro.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory.
What you
just
doing,
a little
bro?
time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure
that his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he's
That's C.J. Henderson over there. You know about him.
6-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept.
That's C.J. Henderson, baby.
Team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski.
You know what he like to do?
But boy, he's playing really well.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I don't know. I don't never trust that accelerated clock. I don't know when it's going to move and when it's not.
It'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Now a first and 10 at the 11. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Will you stop with that, bro?
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Now
Oh, I did not mean to take a timeout.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown.
You was on them too. All right. I got my superstar with him. I got my superstar with him now.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
He was up for superstar. I had to force feed him. If you didn't realize that.
All season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator.
Yeah, Pitts is done now. Now you gotta feel the full force of everybody.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this
He got his 3 touchdowns.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So
we're not allowing that.
A very one-sided beginning to this.
We know where you're going.
We send you a couple hours south of here to
we know you want to go to Ruggs, Rugged Ruggs.
And our EA Sports halftime report.
Riggedy Ruggs.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half.
Now I don't got to force feed anybody. I can run
in the
it.
middle of the end zone.
Oh, they gave you a good animation right there, boy.
At about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
The 47-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical.
Oh, man. I had a shot at it. Then you had a shot at it. Then I had a shot at it.
Shark's got it left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy.
Yeah, I stole that one from Chase. I ain't gonna lie.
32-yard play on 3rd.
At the 21-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing.
Nah, Chuba's strong. That boy's strong.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now
that's how he treated you, JR.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From a yard out. And this offense continues to pour it on.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And he's got it.
He just needed 3, but I'm gonna make sure that he got all the touchdowns he needed.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown.
I knew he was gonna be open on because I knew he was gonna stack the box because I started running the ball.
Near the back
that was a chess match move right there.
And he'll be brought down shy
that was a
20,
coaching
so
move.
To bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
That's when you know your opponent.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Here we go.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game.
You're facing the #1 defense in the league, bro.
You try to execute offensively.
We don't let nothing go easy.
To throw is Jackson on third down. And that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding.
There's just a whole bunch of tip balls out here.
That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say
don't
the
go
exact
for it
same
here,
thing.
Jay
They're so
House.
fundamentally
You got to get out of here.
It's hard to execute against them.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real
them boys are locked down, man.
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
True.
And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Yeah, he's is he really a superstar or X Factor? I'm not sure.
20 on the year, and the Jaguars are pouring it on.
He starts as a superstar though. He's an X Factor, matter of fact. Yeah, I got him X Factor in the first year. Yeah, he started off as a superstar. That's why I drafted him as a backup for that Colts team I got in Dobro League. Because I needed a superstar backup.
And in hindsight, probably should have
just in
taken
case Jonathan Taylor go down.
To the 16-yard line. 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't
safety.
Possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when
It's the most lockdown defense you'll ever see, boy.
It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game.
Yeah, but I got an X Factor on one side, I got a superstar on the other. You ain't saying nothing.
Broken tackle. And now here is another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff looking right.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play. That's going to leave him with a 4th down. 4th down. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down the middle. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, you start thinking he's in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check 24, check 16 He's checking credit.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's brought down just outside
I
of the
thought
10
it
at
stayed
the 11.
outside.
Taking 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Jags
Oh, man, he ran him over.
position on the turnover to catch
That dude
this
met him in the
one.
hole. He said, get off me. I'm going in here.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Jaguars 52. Raiders nothing.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
If I win a bowl, it might be with this team.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Because they run them YouTube plays. I can't stop those. I can stop basic deep. I can stop football.
You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the
And plus,
next
your
one.
problem was you got behind early.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So 3 plays already, first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And that is caught.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Vegas.
Number 11,
Henry Ruggs. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to get this back to within at least some measure here of respectability. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Daniel Carlson on 4-point after.
Yeah, they took that from you, boy.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
As long as you get the goose egg, I mean,
following the touchdown, ready
a loss
to
is a loss, but you don't want to get shut out in a loss.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I we share.
Well, that was something different.
So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness,
just like you, I've been.
Performances that we've seen this year.
Nah, it's not. That was set up totally different.
It's hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about pressure, and he's going to be taken
he got
down.
open a little bit too late.
They sack him back right around the 44. Maurice Hurst gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30.
Oh, my
That's
gosh,
what we're used
bro.
to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
These guys are falling apart now.
2nd and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line has
Debilitating.
got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Charles, thinking back to
Oh,
what
Dale,
you
you
said in
couldn't
the
make
first
a
quarter,
one-handed
part of the
catch on
magic
that?
elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribe, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have...
Hold on, I need to see something real quick. Damn it. Okay. All right, I'm ready. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to hit an X factor with him too. I need that in my life.
For the touchback.
I don't never get to play with an X factor QB.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
What defense they call?
That culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
25 yards that time. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Uh-oh. You done got Julio to go off. He done lit up.
Jackson on 1st down. And now here is another interception.
And you just gave Miles Jack his X Factor too.
And he will take this.
He was up too. I was mad because you had got past the passing. You had got past the yardage total. So I had to get 3 picks. He got 3 picks.
And they've done it not
That was
just
his
by
third one.
out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them,
Yes,
beating
sir.
them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau.
Man, because your last, yeah, and I figured that too, especially after he got lit up. I said, oh, he's definitely going to him while he lit up.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's
Because you, right, not the drive you just threw the pick on, but the drive before that, you had just crossed over the 150-yard mark. I had you under 150 the whole time. I was like, okay, I might be able to just hold him up under. I knew you was going to keep passing though, so I knew.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something.
Oh, yeah, underneath, boy. Take what you give. Take what I'm giving.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say we'll get better as we go forward.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
See, you ain't had your retro in there.
It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker. These guys are going to take over.
Hey, I knew where you like. I know where you like to go, J House. I told you you'd be telegraphing this shit.
Now a handoff working right. 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Good game, J-House.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.
I'm about to play Cornell now.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator,
got my superstar tight end now, and I got my X-Factor linebacker.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.